recently well, I can't really say successfully, but ultimately it was a successful operation. I did take and finally install the tape drive from this machine into that one. I now see it's not sitting quite right. And after all that I just went through, do I really care? Not really. Well, I'm just going to loosen these for a second. Give it a slight tweak. Well, that's as good as it gets. Don't worry, I am not spending any more time on what's happening with this cassette drive in terms of anything. So, what am I going to do? Well, first I'm going to turn this on. It cycles the tape drive. It comes up and reports that indeed we have 7,167 bytes free. Amen. So, my plan is, I believe what I'm just prying out over here is the 6502 chip. And indeed, boy, it is. So, this machine is turned off. This one is completely unplugged. So this is not in the best position. If it was in a better position, there we go. Oh, that's why. Keyboard cable isn't in the way over there. So I'm going to very gently pry and wiggle and get out this. I really do need, I don't know what happened over the years, but these chips are filthy. I mean, they work, but there's sludge on the top. So I'm going to put that one over there. And I'm going to bring in this one. The pins all look good. I'm going to line them up and push it in. And it looks good. So now I'm going to turn this on. It still cycles. And it still comes up and says, was it 7,167? I think it was. Anyway, doesn't seem the keyboard works as good as it ever did. That works. Okay. Good. One chip tested. So I'm going to place this 6502 over here so that I know in what position it was in. There is another chip along here. What is it? I am not sure. They sure didn't write on them with great brightness. 6520. And once again, see that is not marked on the board. You really have to remember which way you took things out, because it is not marked on the board, and sometimes the sockets, in this case, the socket in the machine I just took this out of, does not really have a mark. Like the the socket is the same. There is no indentation. There's no witness mark. So let's take that out. Put it in the configuration that it was when it came out. Make sure I have this just so. You know what? I'm going to unplug the keyboard cable because it's in my way. And it's still in my way. Get out. Okay. That did not feel great. It seems to be in. So we'll turn this on. It cycles the keyboard. Cycles the tape deck. And it comes up with the same report. You know, just for fun. Oh, the keyboard is not plugged in. I will not do that with it. Turn it on. There we go. Just for fun, because this has to do with, I think, communications. I'm just going to see if that still does its thing. Meanwhile, there's only, towards the back of the machine, there's only 3 more chips. Towards the front, there's a ton. Oh, okay, so that loaded. That's good. So we have done no harm yet. Now somewhere in here, I remember the fellow told me there was a chip that might have had a wonky pin, and I think I have found it. So I don't want to diddle around with that one. Oh, I'm not sure I want to go deep into the machine either. So, I'm going to grab the first ROM chip towards the right side, and how's the configuration? It goes like that. Now this could be delving into chocolate country. This may not be wise. You know what? No, I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to put this one back in. I will. There, that's back in. The next one I think is okay to get out without the benefit of the chocolate. So here, ooh, okay, this one definitely a pin has been worked on, and the one here, yes, that, and it doesn't look so great. Well, okay, this makes me a little nervous. Now, why? Okay, that one is putting up a fight. It does not look like it has been a victim of the chocolate, but the round chip next to it. Alright, you know what? I'm going to try the next one along. Remember, a lot of these things have been quite happily in their position for more than 40 years. Okay, so I'm just going to set that over there. I'm going to put this that might have a pin of dubious origin very carefully back in, and I'm going to get this third out. Now, does this have any dubious pins? It does not. What is this? Ooh. 6540. Okay. still not sure how I will sort out the chocolate mess in this machine. Okay, that's in. We apply power. $7,167 bytes free. And we will press play. Now I think this next one is one that has had a pin tweaked. It's like it's got an extra thing on it. Let's just see here. Oh yeah. Yes, the pin has broken off. Oh, this doesn't look terrible. And I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. Maybe. But anyway, no, you can't see. There's a little wire that has been soldered in its place. Oh. Well, now this is interesting. It loaded the ROM test, but it didn't try and run it as before. So let's rewind. We'll do the shift run stop. We'll press play. It may be that ROM does indeed have issues. It is searching. It is found. Okay. What? Okay. Time to shut down. This program is no longer wanting to run. The only thing we've done since it ran before was switch this chip. So, we'll set that one here. We'll get the original. Checking the witness mark. Everything lined up just so. And we're back in. Now we'll turn it on. Tell it to load, and away it will go. So very soon it will find the ROM test, which it can't really run properly anyway because I don't have the connectors and I don't have the secret magic box. But it would, the last time I did this, it did load. Uh-huh. And now it is not. So this is kind of going back to the way things were when there was RAM trouble. So I'm just going to check, because this RAM chip here did kind of come out of its socket. It did. Does that make a difference? I don't know. I mean, the other things, of course, we've done is we changed the processor. Let's try that again. I'm going to set this back in its location. And I'm going to set this back in its location. Okay, so something is up here. Perhaps I should have done that with the other two chips. Okay. Well, let's back up. This is the 6520. Ooh, come on, keyboard, come on. I'm going to switch it back. not going to stick it in. We'll stick it in position. We'll come over here, get the 6520, look at the pins, line it up, just so. Okay, it does. So, over here, connect the keyboard, turn it on. Oh, right. Okay. We'll press play on tape 1. And we will see. It's found the ROM test. And it is loading, which takes but a moment. Okay, and it is not running. Oh, joy. Alright. Let's go back to the first chip we changed. The 6502. Carefully release that. Come on. Looking at the pins. They're good. Put it back where it was. Oh, golly. I think this is a good night to stop for a bit. So. Alright, so we're lined up, and we're in. We're turning it on. Alright, we have RAM. I'm still leery of the RAM chip that was teetering. So in a moment I have a feeling it's going to find the ROM test, it's going to load, and it's not going to do it, and I'm going to cry. Oh, God. Okay. This is really great. Really great. So I'm going to go back to this RAM chip that was wiggled some. Trying to get the ROM out. And we'll look at it. Let's see that it's, okay. I'm going to carefully reseat it. The chips I kind of pulled out a little bit. I'm just going to reseat a bit more. What do we have? We're up. I will try this again, but I don't think it's going to make any difference. The last time I tried to run these things, it would come up. It really didn't give much great anything of an indication, but it would just flash things, and it's not. This is what it did when it didn't think it had enough memory. But it is telling me it has enough memory. Alright. Reseat, reseat. And the only other thing I've done, of course, is I moved this cassette deck inside. But that makes no difference. I think what I'm going to do is close the lid, move the light, rewind, and I don't remember the name, but there was something called 8K checker or poker or something. And now I'm just looking for the asterisk. Where could it be? Oh, come on. It cannot be that elusive. Can it? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm going to tell this to load 8 asterisk, which should get the same, or the first thing in. So, this has not gone as I would have liked. But is really anything wrong? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe the ROM test is... I don't know. So really, what have I done? I've lost a screw for the cassette deck thing. Oh well. So I guess I will let this load. Oh, there's the ROM test. Again. And see if it seems that I have done something traumatic here. I am hoping not, obviously. But because for just a brief moment in time, I had an 8K PET that was working. There's a ROM test. Again, it had 3 copies of the ROM test. And that was the one, well, I don't know if it just locked up differently. It would put a little thing up there. It really wouldn't do much and the screen would flicker. Because it was probably looking for its parts to make it happy. 4K memory poker. Okay. Yes, I do believe that it is probably not a night to continue. I think. It is found 4K memory poker. I'm not sure if there might have been an 8K thing. I'm not sure if that's what I'm looking for or not. We'll see. Let's see. Okay. Found 8K memory poker. But it's funny, it's not telling me that it's loading. But yet, when I put in load 8 asterisk, it should load it. What is going on here? And there's another 8K memory poker, and it's not doing it. But it would load loaded the ROM test. Maybe the asterisk is not 4K data poker. Okay, maybe I'm going to stop and put in load if I can. H, K, and the T, there's the T, data, poker, quote, and let it see if it will load that. Oh, I'm baffled. Anyway, enough. I'm going to let this do its thing and we'll see what's what. Maybe the tape drive is just... No, it can't be. It loaded the ROM test. I'm a little bit baffled. Bye for now.